Imagine trying to draw a map of the entire world. No satellites, no airplanes, no GPS, no compass. Yet, over 2,600 years ago, an ancient civilization did exactly that. Hidden on a small clay tablet was what many historians consider the oldest known world map ever discovered. A map that reveals how people once believed the world was shaped. But what makes this map truly fascinating isn't just its age. It's what the Babylonians thought existed beyond the edge of the known world. Our story begins in ancient Mesopotamia, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, in what is now modern-day Iraq. Around the 6th century BC, the powerful Babylonian civilization ruled this region. They were masters of mathematics, astronomy, engineering, and writing. Using a wedge-shaped script called cuneiform, Babylonian scribes recorded everything from laws and business records to stories about kings and the universe. One day, a scribe pressed symbols into a small clay tablet. At first glance, it doesn't look impressive. It's only about the size of a human hand. But this tiny tablet contains one of history's greatest treasures. At its center is a circle. That circle represents the known world. Flowing across it is the Euphrates River, the lifeblood of Babylon. Cities and kingdoms are marked around the landscape with Babylon placed near the center, showing how the Babylonians viewed themselves as the heart of civilization. Surrounding the land is a giant ring labeled the Bitter River. Today, historians believe this represents the ocean that ancient people imagined encircled the entire world. But the most mysterious part lies beyond that ocean. Around the edge of the map are strange triangular shapes. The accompanying text describes distant regions beyond the known world. Places so remote they were filled with mystery, legends, and the unknown. Some were said to contain impossible creatures. Others described lands where the sun behaved differently or where humans could barely survive. To the Babylonians, these weren't simply locations. They marked the boundary between the world they understood and the mysteries that lay beyond. Centuries passed. Empires rose and fell. Babylon itself faded into history. The clay tablet was buried beneath layers of earth forgotten for more than 2,000 years. Then, in the 19th century, archaeologists excavating the ruins of ancient Mesopotamia uncovered it. Today, the tablet is known as the Babylonian Map of the World, or Imago Mundi. Although later civilizations created more detailed maps, this remarkable artifact remains the oldest known surviving map that attempts to represent the entire world as its creators understood it. It reminds us that humans have always been explorers. Even when they couldn't travel beyond the horizon, they imagined what might exist there. Every blank space on the map invited another question. Every mystery inspired another journey, and every discovery brought humanity one step closer to understanding the world. The Babylonian Map of the World isn't just a piece of ancient clay, it's a snapshot of human curiosity. It shows us that thousands of years ago, people looked at the same sky, wondered what lay beyond the horizon, and tried to make sense of a world far larger than they could ever see. Perhaps that's why this tiny tablet remains one of the greatest archaeological discoveries ever made. Because sometimes the oldest maps don't just tell us where people lived, they tell us how people dreamed. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more incredible journeys into history, archaeology, and the forgotten mysteries of our world.